Yeah, I've been in touch with Tommy over the past 16, 17 years since I left Calgary. We played together, so obviously we have the connection there. And yeah, always been in touch with him and always had maybe the vision of coming back home one day to help out, move soccer in Canada in the right direction. And you know, I'm fortunate that the opportunity came about at this time with things in Edmonton kind of folding, closing shop for a bit. So actually the timing of it couldn't have been any better. And you know, with the facilities here, the long-term goal of the CPL coming around, it's very exciting, and excited me to be a part of it. So for me, it was a no-brainer.
Got a lot of interest this year. I mean, I think the excitement now with the Canadian Premier League on the horizon, it's an ignition switch for young Canadian players. So we've had a lot of interest. A lot of players are choosing to come back to Canada for whatever reason and look. So we've got some. I mean, Nik Ledgerwood's a great example of it. Marco Carducci's another great example. These players are hungry. They want to help grow the Canadian game. We're in a competitive league with the PDL, so they know with the environment and training we have, they're in the right place to get the preparation when the CPL launches.
Obviously, I want to be a part of the CPL. I think the vision, the overall vision, is to help move soccer in Canada in the right direction. And with the CPL, with the announcements coming out, that's the only way that Canada soccer is going to move forward. And to be able to be a part of that from the get-go is exactly what I wanted to do. And I don't think there's going to be a better place in Canada to do it than Calgary. I think the infrastructure, the program, the players, people are going to see that, you know, Calgary's doing it right, and everybody's going to take a page out of our book, what we're doing here.
We've kept in touch over the years from when he's been in Germany and Sweden and away with the national team, and we've just remained friends because I was the older statesman when he played before he left with the Calgary Storm. So I just kept tabs with him, and it was more a bit of fortune that when you know, with the domestic league launching, he wants to be in Canada around there. That's why he came back to play with FC Edmonton. And then with FC Edmonton folding, he had the choice. He probably could have gone back to Germany or stayed with us and help us grow this with players that want to play in the Canadian Premier League. And that's what he chose. And with that comes the other aspect, that he's helping coach the kids, he's helping inspire a community. And for me, there's nothing more Canadian than that, is helping pay it forward. And Nik is a class act for doing that.
Yeah, we have some evening sessions that we're doing with the academy players, age groups from the 07s all the way up to the under 17 program. So what's special here is we're integrating the professional players to help with the next generation of players coming through. And not only is it good for us to get into a coaching role, but it's also good for the kids to be involved with professional players. You get a hands-on training session with guys that then on the weekend are going to be playing the professional games. So the way it's set up here is phenomenal. It's a full circle, players, coaches, helping everybody to improve. Shorter season than I'm used to, but it's all about, getting the core group of guys together, getting the fitness ready, and ultimately we want to win. I mean, that's what we want to do. We're going to go out and try to win every game, and in saying that, you'll be PDL champions if you win every game. So. But I think it's going to be a long-term vision here. Obviously, you've seen how Calgary Foothills has developed over the last few years. The goals are going to be long-term going forward. But obviously, we're going to put out a team that's going to compete